They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. Complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down.
From the gun, Griffin. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Griffin. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Now Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
It's up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Griffin eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's George. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Eddie Jackson brought him down. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Griffin into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Griffin. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And it's 3rd down.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
And his kick here is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
49ers.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action with Griffin. Wide open receiver complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action. Griffin. Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bears' 21-yard line.
4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Once again, Griffin. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock. It probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost it.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go. Early and often, baby. Early and often.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think of...
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action. It's Griffin. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Play action. Now Griffin. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Isaiah Simmons drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And out.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking deep for Julio. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
He was tackled at the 20.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 27, Griffin Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bears take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get the...
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, he's picked off just shy of midfield. And into the end zone. A